Hello guys, in this video I will show you how to create a pet system. One of you guys asked me how to do it in comments for below some videos, so yeah, let's get into it. Here's the showcase how it works. You have a conditional button with 50 rolls. I have 1k rolled and I buff this pet. Okay, I have it. See, he's following me, always on my back and on the right side. And I have 950 now, and when I click it again I still have 950, and yeah, it's just in my inventory now. And now I have another pet. I buy it for 100. See, it's 800 from my gold. The pet also follows me always on the back, and when I buy it again, boom, here's my inventory. When I rebuy it, here's this pet, and I don't lose gold. So here's a quick showcase. You can add custom pets with animations or whatever, and I just use these simple ones. So let's get into UEFN and Verse and do it. Okay, so I'm in UEFN now. First things, we will create a new Verse file, and I will name it pet system. You can name it whatever you want, and I recommend keep everything organized and name it pet system. Okay, you can delete these useless comments, and okay, I'll fix my microphone maybe. Okay, I think that should help. Oh, hello, are you hearing me guys right? I think no, not at all. Okay, I think now should be great. Okay, so first things we want to add is our classes with data. So agent data, which is our agent data, as name say, heads data, where we will be storing all the hats in game. So for example, success hat and error hat, and also the pet data. Okay. This concrete tag is giving us option to add edit table. You can't add edit table in, for example, agent data, because it's not concrete. So if you want to add edit table in class, you need to add concrete. Okay, so we can start with agent data. So we will need the current pet prop, and this is the creative prop, and this is the false creative prop. Okay, so this is like when player buff a pet, he will get this pet prop. And also we'll need the agent pets, which is the array of pets pet data. Okay, in the heads data we will need the success hat, which is the hat message device. So this is a success message, like you buff, successfully buff, yeah. And the wrong hat, error hat. Okay, and just copy this. Okay, now we can go to our pet data. So first thing in pet data, we'll need the pet name. So the name of our pet. I recommend. Oh, okay, never mind. I just on my maps and whatever commissions, whatever I do, I always name it pet, like pet 1, pet 2, pet 3, pet 4. It's just more organized than pets, for example, pet cactus or something, pet dog. I think it's more organized too, but you can choose. It's, you know, preference. You can add pet dog or the name of the pet. Pet price also, so this is how much gold the player need to spend, or if you have the currency in your code, you don't need to do it, just connect your currency to it, like currency system. Also the conditional button, also it's for gold. So when you have a custom currency system, you don't need conditional button. And pet prop asset, creative prop asset. Okay. And pet pour haze buttons. No button device, sorry. So this is the pet prop asset. So this is our like pet prop, like the model of it. So we will spawn it like this model to pet when he buff it, and this is the button to buy the pet. I added it in array because you maybe have multiple places to buy the pet, like in shop, maybe in some area or something like that. So it won't affect your game performance if you have one button or array of buttons. So better ways to just have an array. And also the pet equip buttons. So maybe if you have, for example, the Tycoon, and you probably have the shop with pets, and player can equip the pet in their plot. So you can connect these buttons to each plot. And for HUD's data, we don't want to do it in editable here. We will add the editable here in the pet system and just connect it to all the pets data, because if you have like 20 pets, you need to manually select all the HUD's data, and if you set it in pet system, you can just do it once. So that's better. Okay, and now we need function on begin. We can just return for now. Also an pour haze button clicked, which require the agent. Oh, I spelled it wrong, sorry. Agent, okay. And also on equip button clicked. Also needs agent, type void, and return for now. Also we'll need the check if player can buy. So basically this function will return a logic. So this is checking the price if player can afford the pet. So for example, if you have 20 gold and pet costs 50, he can in this function will return false. And if he for example have 70 gold and pet costs 50, we will return true. So just that simple check. And also the check if player have pet, and this function will give us the also the logic. So we'll be going through all the agent pets and just look if player has already the pet, so we don't want charge them all the time when he just want to equip the pet, but he already have the pet. So so we need equip pet function, which also needs agent return for now, and remove pet agent type void, and we can return for now. Okay, so that's all functions in pet system, like pet data, sorry. And on purge, okay, we can for now also add variables in pet system. So we need the agent data map, which is the map of agent, and here we need agent data. Okay, so this is the agent data map, so this is the agent data for each agent. Each agent have its own data. Okay, so on purge button clicked, we need also the main device. So maybe main device, which is the optional from pet system, and for now we'll set it up in onBegin on pet system. Okay, and we can need to do if statement, if main device. Okay, so we're basically getting the main device from it. So we're getting this system, and we need to get the agent data map from the main device for our agent that want to buy the pet. Oh yeah, sorry. Into main device dot agent data map. Okay. And we need to check now if player can buy. So can buy. What is this function? Oh, check if player can buy. Okay, yeah, here it is, and have it also. This is if player, check if player have the pet. Okay. And here we need the if statement. If have it is equals false, and also if can buy is equal to true. So why I do it in two if statements and not in one? Because here we need the else statement and we need to equip the pet for the agent. So we don't want to charge player to buy it. And also we can in HUD data show the success HUD for our agent. Okay. And also here we need the else statement when player can't afford, and we want to show the wrong HUD because player can't afford the pet. So we want to tell this to him. Okay, and if he don't have this pet and can buy it, we want to charge him. So conditional button, set item count required, add the index 0, and count is our pet price. Okay, and now we need to activate that conditional button once we set the price, so it will charge the player. And we need to add the pet to agent data map. So player now have this pet. So array of self agent data map. Okay, yeah, because we need to add agent pets. Why I use self? Because we have the array of pets data. So this is pet data, so I put the self because this is self. So this data, so for example this is pet 1, so self is a pet data for pet 1, and that's why I use self. So we have all pet data, not just pet name, for example. We have access to all of these things if you want to use them in the future. Maybe you want to change the price with some multiplier, discounts, some anything, so you have all in one place. Also, if you want to have powers in that, that's more complex. So that's why having pet data in agent pets is, more efficient. And we want to here also show the success HUD and equip the pet for player. Okay, this is our on push button clicked function. On equip button clicked, we want to check if player have it. So basically we want to fire this function, and if have it is equal to true, so player have this pet, we want to equip the pet and show him the success HUD, and the else we want to show them the wrong HUD. You can add more HUDs than just two. For example, for each message, like here you successfully equip the pet, here you don't have this pet, here you can't afford the pet, and here also the equip pet. You need to successfully equip pet. Okay, that's also all in this function. Next we want to set up these two functions, so let's start with check if player can buy. So we want to get the conditional button and set. Okay, we can just copy this because we want for now. I have oh, because okay, I forgot to return false. Yeah. So yeah, so here we want to just set the price. So price is for sure when maybe you forgot to set it in UEFN, So we want to make sure that it's set it up in conditional button, so we don't check, for example, for one role. And now we want to get the agent rolled, so this is the conditional button. Get item count for agent and also on index 0. And I spelled the agent wrong. Okay. And if agent gold is greater or equals the pet price. Oh, I think I don't need it. But okay, that's okay. Can return true now. Yeah, I don't need it. Okay. So, and if this fails, so player have less than pet price. So for example, this is 20 and this is 50. So agent have 20 money and pet price is 50 money. And he don't have that money, this fails and it return false. Okay, let's move to another function. Here we need this we need the main device and agent data map, so we can copy it from output page button clicked. But also need to add return false here at the end. And here we need to do a for loop through agent pet, and we want to loop through all the agent pets that he have already. So agent pets, okay. And we want to check agent pet dot pet name, but we need to do it in if statement. So if agent, so this agent pet that he own is equal to this pet name. So for example, pet 1, we want to return false, true I mean. So he have that pet. So we can just equip him this pet and don't charge them money, And if we don't have that pet, we return false, so you don't have that pet. And we return a false. Okay, now the equip pet function. So we also will need this if statement, so we can just copy it and paste it here. Okay, we want to fire the function remove pet, so we want to remove the old pet, and we want to get the fourth character. So fc agent get fourth character. Also, if you want the extension to Verse, that will automatically import your libraries. So for example, to this get fourth character, you will need the library to Fortnite characters. So go to the extension and search for Verse auto imports, and just download this extension, restart VS Code, and you will have automatically imports here the example you see in this video. It automatically imports him named colors, and yeah, also it will import him fourth character. Yeah, boom. So this is really helpful extension. And okay, we want to get the player position. So fc dot get transform and translation. And now we want to spawn our pet. So creative prop spawn prop, and we want to use our pet prop asset. Add player position with identity rotation. Okay, and we need to add some weird stuff here. I think here 0, yeah, I don't know what that means. Sorry, I can explain it to you, but we need to add it. I think it's some 0 in tuple or something like that. And this string failed, so that's why we have a question mark here. Okay, so we need to set agent data map dot current pet prop to our creative prop that we just spawned. And yeah, but this we need to do it option, because we have the optional here. As we see, we have the question mark is equal to false, so that's why we need to use option creative prop. Okay, and that's all in this function. You can also do it with var and vector 3 and just set the player pause that, for example, x plus equal like 100, so it's not inside the player but just, you know, around him, for the right, left, I don't know, back, for front. Okay, so now the function remove pet. We also need this if statement, so you can just copy it and paste it here. And we need to get our pet prop, so if pet prop agent data map dot pet if current pet prop, yeah, with question mark, because it can fail, it can be false. And if player have any pets, we just need to dispose them from the map, so just delete it. Like if UEFN, if you click delete on some asset, you know, it just not exists anymore in the map. So that's why it's also save the performance. You don't need to place the pets on the ground. And okay, we need to now set the agent data current pet prop is equal to false, so actually player don't have the pet anymore. Okay, and that's it in pet data. Now let's move to pet system. It's not gonna be long, I guess. Okay, and now we need the array with pets data. This is the array with pet data. And also we'll need the table with hats data, which will be the hats data. Okay, so I name it here. Yeah, okay. So this is our all the hats. We can just set it up in one place, not in every pet data. And here we have all the pets data that you can set your pets. Okay, now we can create the function, the on player joined agent type void return follow, and also the async pet follow, which will be the with the suspense tag, and also return follow. And yeah, suspense is for like adding loop and sleeps, so this is async function, not happened like that, like, you know, instantly, but it needs to wait. Okay, and if agent data map, we need to, if player don't have the agent data map, like don't have his own agent data, we want to set it up to him. Okay, and now we need to set it up all in onBegin. So maybe let's start from pets data, so we can just follow through all the pet data and set pet data that hats data is equal to hats data. I think hat data, yes. Okay, and next we need to set the maybe main device is equal to option self, so this pet system, and pet data that on begin. Oh, I think we forgot to set it up on begin in pet data. Okay, we will set it up after doing this on begin. Oh wait, I have this weird formatting. No, okay. So okay, do another follow up through all players in the map. So for all players, and we need to loop through get play space and get players. Okay, so we basically get the array from get array with all the players on the map. And now we need to get the player from this array, so player from players. Okay, and now we need to fire up the on player joint, and also we'll need the get play space on player added, I guess. No, player added event, so yeah. And the subscribe to have some subscribe, we don't subscribe to on player joint. So why we have this twice? That's because when you have waiting for game and these players are not joined in progress, this function will apply only when to players that join in progress in game. This is for players that like wait in this queue before the game start, and this for players that join in progress in game. So for example, in the middle of the game. So that's why we have this. Okay, and we can go back to our onboarding and set it up. So we need to do a for loop through our buttons. So for pet push button and interactive event, I need to subscribe it to our function on push button clicked. Okay, and we also need another for loop through all the pet equip buttons. Pet equip button, okay, and pet equip button, and we can just copy this and set on equip button clicked. No, okay, and that's all we need to set it up here. Let's go down, and we have one last function. We almost there. It's the hardest one. Sorry to tell you, but yeah, I kind of don't understand it. Okay, so we need the follow distance. Yep, follow distance is the float, and 75. This is on how long distance pet need to follow. Also the wait distance is the float of 50. Okay, and this is the sleep time. This is the float of 0.2. Okay, next we need to do the loop with sleep 0, 0. Oh yeah, sleep time. Yeah, use, okay, never mind. I need to go through. Oh, okay, never mind. I looked on these parameters. We need to loop through all players, so we can just copy this function. Oh wait, I don't know why this. Okay, just copy it. And we need to also get the Fortnite character. So Fortnite character dot player dot get Fort character. Okay. And the agent data. Oh, I spelled wrong, sorry. So we can just maybe find something that we. Okay, just copy this and paste it here and remove my device. And okay, just name it agent data and change player here. Okay, now we have all. And also we'll need a pet prop. Sorry, yeah, pet prop, which is the agent data. That's current pet prop. Okay, and now we can go get the pet location, which is the vector 3, and to get pet prop that get transform and translation. Translation. Okay, this is the pet location. We need also the player location. It's also the vector 3. And this is the Fortnite character, and we can just copy this. Okay, and we need the distance to player, so distance between pet and player. So from pet to player, vector 3, which is no, it's actually float. Sorry, my bad. Which is the distance from pet location to player location. Okay, and we also need the player back, which is the vector 3, and we need the Fortnite character, the transform, rotation, and get local forward, but we need to multiply this by -1. So this is the local. We need we get the local one and just revert it, so just get the back. and the player right. We can just copy this all and change this to get local right. Okay. And if direction direction is player location minus pet location to make unit vector from it. Distance to travel, this is the float, and this is the distance to player minus weight distance, and for location to travel, which is the vector 3 is equals to pet location plus the direction times distance to travel. This, okay. Sorry about that I'm not explaining it very well, but I'm also not good at vectors. I struggle to make this line of code like this function, so sorry, but yeah, it is what it is. New position, which is the vector 3, and vector 3 is equal to vector 3. Okay, and this is x is the player location dot x plus wait, this is a so complex one. Okay, player right dot x times follow distance plus player back dot x times follow distance. Okay, and also add 20 to this. Can just I think it's right. How far is to the right? Like the no, it's from back. Yes, this is the back. So this is how far it is from back. So if you want it to be closer, just change it to 10. If you want it to be farther, just change it to 50 or something. Just find your perfect size. Okay, y is player location dot y plus player right dot y times follow distance. Okay, I need to add to it the player back dot y times follow distance. Okay, and we need DC, which is the up and down. So we can also just this player load. So you can also just like how high or high low you want the pet, so you can just change this variable to 30, 40, like the number 50. I can go with 40 for now. Okay, and now we need the player rotation, which is the FC get transform and the rotation, and we want to spawn a pet prop move to. So we're just spawning the async function because move to is not happening like that. It needs time to move, so it's not like the teleport to that happens instantly. So we need to move it to new position as the player in rotation, so it's facing the same defense duration the player, and with sleep time. Okay, and also we need to spawn this function on begin. So spawn async pet follow. And okay, that's it in Verse. Let's hop to UEFN and configure all of that. Okay, so just track your Verse device here. And we need 2 hats. Okay, so hat message device. This one will be hat success. And we can just configure it for now. Okay, so add these 2 emojis or whatever you want, and success fully of pet or something like that. Customize this message is up for you. Message recipient is triggered player. Show for duration, yes, and display time I will go for 3.5. Play sound, I will do the success one. I like the third one. You can choose whatever sound you want, like any other. I will go with this 03. Placement, I recommend to do it in center, is also up to you. You can customize it. On layer also is up to you. You can have only one HUD message on each layer, but the notification I want and show, I recommend it to be on the same layer, because when you don't want 2 messages to overlap on each other, so that's why the same layer for notification is good. Intro animation, I will go with fade and zoom, color to some green one, and size to 24. Okay, and just copy it and name it wrong. Change the color for the green one, leave the rest, and also change the sound for some error. Okay, change the text, add the 2x, and change the text to maybe not enough gold. Okay, and just connect these 2 hats, hat success and hat front. I will add 2 pets into our maps. We need the pet name, so I'll need this pet 1, pet price to 50. We need the conditional button. Okay, so this is conditional button for pet 1. This is conditional button for pet 2. Let's click on them both. Allow interaction false, we don't want the player to interact with them. Item definition, I will want the player to buy it from gold. And the items required to, for example, okay, this one will be 50 and this one will be 100. And that's all in conditional button. Also in the button, so place the button at the gold icon, like this here. This is button for the first pet. So interact time, I will do the 1 second. Interaction text by pet 1, for example, or pet dog, anything you want. Okay, interaction radius 0.5. And here I will drag this button and just change the interaction time to by pet 2. Also, I want to click them both, and yeah, visible the game, just disable it. It will look ugly when this button is right here. Okay, so we have conditional button, we have the button, and also here in our pet system folder, or projects folder, we want to create a folder blueprints, so BP, and open it, and create the blueprint class for your pet, built-in prop, and name it bp.petName. I will name it pet1, open it, and I will add the cube, for example, change the size to 0.5, and change the material to some, okay. And also you want to disable the collisions for it, so player can step up on it. but you want to do it in cube. So go in your cube and collision presets to no collision, so this static mesh will don't have collision. And also your custom pets will probably be in skeleton mesh on static mesh. So if you want the skeleton mesh, just click out and skeleton mesh and just search for your skeleton mesh. This is your custom pet. I will maybe add this. Okay, I will add this as a pet. It's look cool. Not so okay, he don't have animation. So yeah, but I think we want to disable the collision for it. Okay, he don't have collisions. That's cool. And also we want to create pet 2. Maybe the wolf this time. Okay, so remove it and add it another time. Okay, maybe chicken. Chicken is also cool. Okay. And now we want to connect all of this. So pet 1 conditional button is the first one. Pet push button will be the button 1, and also copy this array. Shift and right click, and here on pet equip buttons, shift and left click, and it's the same. Like you probably want different buttons here, but for now, yeah, in my example this is equip button and prohibit button is the same button. And pet prop asset will be our BP pet 1. Just click on this in your content browser and click this arrow and just find it on BP pet 1. Okay, and go to the another one, pet 2. Pet price will be 100. Conditional button or conditional button 2. Pet prop asset will be this one, the chicken one, and the button 2. Okay, and that's all that we need to set up. Let's launch the session and test it out. Okay, so I'm loaded into the session and I forgot to add the gold so we can test it. But okay, I can test it if I can buy it. Yeah, not enough gold. I don't have that gold, so that's true. So let's go and add that gold. So we can just add the item spawner and set it to 0, 0. And in item list, just add the gold to be like 1000 gold. 1000. Okay. And now we can start the game. Okay. Now we can craft this gold and test it. So I'm buying the pet. Oh, I have it, but it's wrong. No, it's in wrong direction. I get charged, but the pet is in wrong direction. We'll fix it in a while. Okay, and we have the chicken. As I said, you can just manipulate the distance between player and pet, so it's really up to you how you want to be in your game. So let's go and fix that. So let's go to our BP, and as you see, I told you in the previous video that model or something need to face this red arrow. So let's make it first red arrow. Oh man, the red arrow changed. That's not so good. Okay, but it needs to face this red arrow. Just place your hawk in your map and you need to face the red arrow. So for example, if I don't change it to chicken, you see the red arrow is here, so you can just place it and check it. Okay, so you need to face that arrow, and now it's facing the red arrow. Okay, compile that, push the verse changes, not push the changes, entire changes, and see you when it loads. Okay, so I'm loading the game, taking the gold and buying the pet, and boom, the pet now facing the right direction. So yeah, that's a valuable tip. Let's make notes, guys. And okay, as you see, I can buy the pet, the gold, it's charging me only once. It all worked fine. Okay, and yeah, that was it in today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if yes, leave a like and subscribe, comment on this video, And if you want the whole code from this video, just join my Discord. Link is in the description. Go to the tutorials channel and you will find it, like all the codes from previous videos also. So that's all for today, and see you guys in the next one.